Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I went to see Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2. I saw the first part of the movie when it first came out, not in theaters. I saw it on streaming. And to be honest with you, I was pleasantly surprised because going into it, I didn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't know that it was a video game or that there was an actual storyline or anything like that. And so I was pleasantly, surprised. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, and I was definitely looking forward to the second movie when it seemed like the end of the first movie was going to lead into a part two. Those of you who know the video game probably suspected that, but I didn't. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Then I kind of forgot about it. And then this year, I don't even think I went to the movies so many times. And to be honest with you, I don't think I saw a trailer in the theater for Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2, like at all. Maybe once, but I don't even think so. And so when I looked up, is there going to be a part 2 for Five Nights at Freddy's? I was shocked when I saw that it was coming out within 2 weeks of me looking that up. So I ended up going to see the movie, and I do have some thoughts. So like I said, I didn't know anything about it being a video game. After I watched part 2, I went back and I rewatched MatPat's video summarizing Five Nights at Freddy's and, the whole storyline. And honestly, I'm like, damn, I kind of wish that they kind of followed that storyline a little bit. I kind of understand why they wouldn't. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that don't necessarily piece together. But I think if they kind of followed that storyline and kind of make more sense in a movie, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more. Not to say I didn't enjoy it at all, but I do feel like this movie, though it had, I think, more frightening stuff or a little bit more jump scares than the first movie, I don't think I enjoyed it as much. I feel like I was a tiny bit bored as the movie kind of progressed, because I was like, okay, I kind of want something to happen. Obviously, this movie didn't take place fully within the Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, within the abandoned restaurant, but I do think maybe that kind of has a little bit to do with why I was slightly disappointed, because I do feel like the first movie taking place there kind of made you feel you were feel the anticipation of what was going to be happening throughout the movie. When the marionette took over that girl's body, of the three who were who came to investigate the supernatural stuff, well, not supernatural because there were, but supernatural stuff going on at the restaurant. And so when it took over her body, that scene to me, I mean, I think I do scare easy, but that scene to me was frightening. I didn't expect that to happen at all. And I think throughout the movie, the marionette was definitely the scariest thing in the film. And I really didn't expect to be truly scared, because the first movie to me wasn't scary at all, though it's classified as horror, I guess. But to me, it wasn't scary at all. But it was enjoyable. And so I don't know, I feel like this movie definitely did it better, if not only because of the marionette. Other things that I think, annoyed with by the movie, and I guess it's just a character of the brother. I'm really bad with names when it comes to movies, but the character of the brother in the movie, he's annoying me because I feel like he distrusts Vanessa, right? And I think he kind of distrusted her a little bit in the first movie, but then I feel like, okay, like the second movie comes along and it's like you're asking her out on a date, you're going out with her. And I feel like, I don't know how much time has passed between the first movie and the second movie. I don't think it's a lot of time. So it seems like you don't really like know her like that, but also the events of the first movie would prove to me that you should trust her in some capacity. And then I feel like every time something gets revealed, he gets really upset with her. He's like, oh, why didn't you tell me? Like, oh, I can't trust you. Or like at least he thinks that, or he says that to some extent. And I'm just like, why can't you trust her though? Like, where is this coming from? But I find that Josh Hutcherson, who I do think is a really great actor, kind of like he plays that type of character like very well. Like the character where it just like, oh my God, like you're getting on my nerves, like why are you doing this type of thing? And he plays that character very well here in this movie. But that was like annoying me a little bit. Another thing that I found like, okay, so Charlotte, who is the girl who got put inside the marionette originally when she was murdered by Vanessa's father. Charlotte's father gives the brother, I have to find out his name. Hold on. Okay. Charlotte's father gives Mike a music box because he says that used to help her fall asleep. And if like you find her or come in contact with her, like to give her the music box to help her fall asleep. Now, at the beginning of the movie, we do see that when the ghost hunters come to the restaurant, the girl hears a music box and, you know, the background, I guess, over her headphones. And then she finds the music box there. When she closes the music box, that's when the marionette comes to life. So then we find out towards the middle of the movie that Vanessa also found out somehow that the music box helped Charlotte sleep. And so she put the music box there, kept it open, and that's what's been keeping Charlotte asleep. Now, I don't know if Vanessa has come back to that restaurant over the years to like replace the batteries of the music box, because there is no way that music box has been playing for years and years and years and it just has not died. And because to me, I'm like, it would have died and Charlotte would have like awoken from her slumber or something by now. So I mean, I guess movie, so we'll ignore it. But yeah, but then later on, when Mike is back at the house and they're trying to save his sister, he opens the music box because he remembers that her father told him, hey, this is gonna help her fall asleep. And he opens it, and that puts Charlotte / the marionette to sleep. But Vanessa is there. And so once the marionette goes to sleep, he closes the music box. And this whole time, Vanessa knew that music box would keep her asleep, but she never like says, hey, no, keep it open. And so that leads us to the end of the movie, where we see the marionette in the background come and take over Vanessa's body. And I was just so annoyed because I'm like, they did this for a movie because this is something that she knew, like she herself said. And you could stare, I know they'll try to say like, oh, she was distracted by all of this going on around her. But if she's trying to save and keep the people she cares about safe, it just doesn't make any sense to me that she wouldn't realize like, hey, no, keep the music box open. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. But yeah, so to be honest with you, it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there isn't too much to say about this movie aside from I wish that I had gotten more. Another funny thing I guess I was thinking also is like, how are these animatronics sneaking up on people? Like, we hear the humongous, those extremely loud noises that they make when they walk, but yet they're always like appearing out of nowhere in front of people's houses or jump scaring people. Like, they didn't hear them walking up. Like, how are they able to be so silent? I thought that was funny. But anywho, and I really don't feel like there's much thought I necessarily had on this movie. I think maybe if I'd watch if I knew the video games more, maybe I would have more of an opinion, because I would have an attachment to what, you know, the video game is versus what the movie is. But I don't know, like I said, like I enjoyed the first movie way more. This movie left me wanting more, but I guess that's the point because it was only part 2, but I still feel like the storyline itself, like I think I needed more story, oddly enough. Like, I thought the beginning of the movie was really good with the ghost hunters. And I thought like the ending of the movie when the marionette took over his sister's body, I thought that was really good, but that didn't last too long. But yeah, you know, that was Five Nights at Freddy's part 2, and I'm really hoping that part 3 is going to be much better. I can't say I was disappointed necessarily, but I did want more. And for that reason, I think I'm going to give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. What do you guys think? Did you see this movie? Will you see this movie? If you did see it, what did you think about it? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.